It's another day of Blackout 420 Gaming's broadcast. We're going to begin with why are people on Shitbox are saying GG stands for garbage. Well, it's a former buddy on Xbox that think he ran my crew from Midnight Club. His name was LR Gangster 69. Well, he doesn't run my crew. I own that crew since 2008, even before that. So he can go shove it up his bum. Now, let's get on with the storyline that GG does not stand for garbage. It stands for good game. For any of those uneducated immigrants. Okay? Now, let's get on with Volume 4. Wish list. 1. You need to fix your game. Still buggy. 2. You need to add more cars. 3. You need to allow us to customize our own vinyls. 4. Like, come on, man. You gotta add more body kits, more rims, more lights. Like, come on. Come on, EA. Like, come on. Like, for real. This is a remake of frickin' Palm City. All it's missing is the damn palm trees. Because I can't believe how many idiots are out there believing that this is a whole new game. It's not, for one. Yeah, the roads might be different, but look at the trees, look at the buildings. Go play Heat and tell me if I'm wrong. Go tell me if this is not a copy and paste game. For a copy and paste game for $20-something, yeah, that's cheap as fuck. Yeah, that's good price. I would recommend you buying it now if you really want to buy this game while it's that cheap before it expires and then goes back to the original price where nobody would want to play it. Why? Because it's not worth the money. Okay. 2. Add some new music like everyone's been wanting. Like, come on, man. Add new music. Add some rock and roll music. That would go good in this game. Add some rock and roll music. Another thing. Add some freaking rhinos. Add some more cop cars. Because Heat Level 5 is not cutting it. Heat Level 5 is dog shit. Oh my god. This dude did not just do this. He does not have a Lakeshore police. That dude's funny. That dude's he level 5. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But back to what I'm saying though. The game still crashes. Like, once I leave this game, I'll show you what it does. It takes you offline. It shouldn't be doing that, for one. 2, yes, the link up was a big thing on here. Yes, it's pretty fun. The game's looking kind of prettier, you know what I mean? From the launch date, yeah, it's looking way better. But, like, really? Is this all you got, EA? Like, really? Is this all you got? Like, really? Is this all you got for a game? If this is all you got, you're pathetic. And your fucking game skills is what the dog shit.
Calling all units, we have a 2440 in front of us.
If anyone's watching my stream, tell me if you agree or disagree about the situation. Like, come on. No one wants to have these check markers no more. They want road on track. I'm pretty sure if you make a road on track one, you will get a lot of fan back. Like, come on. I guess it's not the old days, but like, come on. We gotta educate these new kids to this generation of Need for Speed. We need to show them what we grew up with. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, this fucking animated freaking smoke. Come on, man. What made you guys do this? Like, really? And then you barely tap something, and you're crashed. You can't ride the walls. Like, come on, man. What happens if you're racing, right? Let's say if you're going around this corner, right? And you ride the walls to make the turn, and guess what? Your car's damaged out. Your car is damaged out. Why? Because you were riding the wall. And we all know these fast cars go over 200 miles per hour. Like, come on. Another thing I'm going to address. This traffic about that. They're idiots. They're idiots. Like when I'm racing, watch this. When I'm racing down the road, if I don't crash, if this car doesn't fucking be stupid, if this car stays on the road, when I'm racing, okay, that was the right of way. You had the right of way, okay. Now, when I'm racing, and let's say if a truck was just pulling out right here, watch this. I'm gonna show you something. Oh, here we go again. Come on, this lot looks empty. Like, really? You want to call this a garage? We gotta have cars. Like, really? You gotta have cars in this parking lot. Like, come on. I don't care if it's fake, real, don't care. Yeah. Hey, Raz.
What?
I just started a broadcast for Volume 4, a wish list, and I explained about the retard saying that GG does not stand for garbage, it stands for good game. I even said his online name for Xbox, so everyone knows who the idiot is. And then I said a wish list that we should get. Okay? Like, 1, I said we need rock and roll music in this game. 2, the traffic needs to be fixed. 3, we need more things to do, whether it's being a cop or not being a cop. Like, we need more things to freaking do. You know what I mean? And like, get rid of the check marks and make it road on track. This game will be more popular than what it is. Like, come on. Like, and give us the way to design our own wraps. Like, come on. Like, how hard is it to make a freaking Need for Speed? It's not hard. I know what's wrong. They have little kids making these games. Of course it's gonna be dog shit. Because all the...
That's without saying look at the story mode.
Oh, I already played the storyline. Storyline's dog shit. The only thing cool about it is you get to unlock cars. That's the only thing cool about it. That's the only thing cool. Other than that, it's a fucking woke or John the bullshit. That's all it is. It's like kid related. It's like they made this game for kids. Like, get the fuck out of here. I like to go fast.
All units. Think we have ourselves a racer here.
Yeah. I'm about to download Heat again. Because how stupid this game has gotten. At least Need for Speed Heat, I could go faster than this. I'm like, fuck. Ooh, I won't get the Bugatti. So what? Who cares? Bugatti ain't shit. There's a faster car than a Bugatti. Not everybody wanna woke up in a brand new Bugatti. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If I'm gonna wake up in a high class car, it would either be a Bentley or a Rolls Royce. I'm sorry. Come on. The Bugatti is an overpowered hypercar. It's just like the Porsche.
After by millionaires.
Yeah.
Asshole just slammed into us.
Only million.
Yes, with a display. Need for Speed was Donna's conception.
Yeah.
It started with nothing but exotic cars.
We have ourselves a racer
Yeah.
That was
here.
before they changed the thing to paper cars.
Yep.
Then it started becoming hypercars, and then they started adding
Tuners.
in with hypercars, and then they started adding trucks and tuners with hypercars.
And then they haven't added bikes yet, which I don't want to give them that idea because that's a stupid idea. That's a... Like, I would like to see an all-automobile Need for Speed. I would like to see that, like the crew actually have Need for Speed do it. But if I have that opinion, everyone's going to say they're going to just do it like shit, like they do their other titles. So what's the point of dreaming something big if they can't even accomplish a little game? Why would everyone want their dream titles as one if they can't even get one right?
Well, it may take some time, but I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure everything's going to come back into order.
Yep. It's slowly
Because,
getting back in order.
No, it's not. If people play their cards right and everything, because Kathleen Kennedy, I don't know if you know about her. She was the one that was the director for Star Wars. She got axed as of yesterday.
She got fired.
She got fired from Disney.
Yeah.
State of Indiana Jones.
Huh. Is it because of that movie?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
And then she tried to cover her tracks by bringing in her protege, and her protege got fired.
Huh. Huh.
Same day she got fired, her protege got fired.
Huh. Well, serves her right, you know.
Yeah, I'm pretty much almost done with Ubisoft games too.
Yeah,
They're going to remake Black Flag, and they're not going to remake the first one, which started their whole freaking business venture with Assassin's Creed.
yeah, yeah. About that. Dude, I will block you if you keep spamming this shit, bro.
Who's spamming you?
This fucking dude in the game, he spammed it like 15 times already. I'm over exaggerating, maybe 5, 6 times. But
Hmm.
I have a feeling he's gonna do it again, and again, and again. Or he'll have the smart idea and leave the server and go to a different server if he had the brains. But look at the ocean view. Like, come on, man. Look at how much room that is all the way over there.
Huh?
I even seen it. They did the same thing on this map as they did on Heat. When you zoom out of the map, there's a different island with buildings and roads, right? The Need for Speed guy, the owner of EA, says that eventually we're looking at a map expansion down the road. coughing that up and spitting it in the garbage like it's not going to happen.
Where are they going to fucking put it? Because the whole map is open as is.
Um,
2440 right in front of it.
So the interesting thing is where they're going to put it.
well, they'll have to remove all these stickers on the side, and they'll have to make the map bigger. And of course, with EA, they'll charge you for it. Of course, because EA likes money, and then not like to give us something for free, because they're money hungry bitches like Rockstar and like any other company. They're money hungry and they don't want to give to their fans. And when we've been their fans for a hell of a long time, we've been playing their raggedy ass games for how many decades now, and they still can't give to their community. And I think that's bullshit. They should at least give us something one time, not even one time, maybe a couple times. Just give us something in return, and then we'll give something back in return. You know what I mean? They're stingy, and I don't like stingy producers. I don't like that. You're gonna make us a game that's only worth $25, and you're gonna sell it for $60 or $70.
Copy and paste from Heat.
The only difference is the roads and whatever connects to the roads. That's the difference. And a few buildings. That's it. But I guarantee you, if you go down to the motherboard of this game, I guarantee you it's based on
We have ourselves a racer here.
the same game as that one. Ooh, they added bears instead of freaking flamingos. And everyone's saying, well, it's time to take a break on Forza Horizon 5. Let's go to Need for Speed Unbound. It's so much better. No, it's not. This game's dog shit. I'm only playing it because it's something different. If it wasn't different, I wouldn't be playing it. Yeah, eventually someone's gonna say in my chat, be like, "Oh, you're just mad that you suck at the game." Da 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 this, da 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 da. I'm like, why would I try on a game that's just the same way as when Ghost Games were running it? But you got the two main people that's been creating this shit for a hell of a long time can't even make a good game. Criterion, EA, like come on. You got Codemasters in here. Are you kidding me? This is all Codemaster and Criterion can come up with?
Criterion did better with the most wanted label, the white and the red one.
Like, come on, man. If I'm gonna play something like this, you might as well just remaster fucking both most wanted. Because everyone's been wanting the 15 and everyone wants the 2012 one. Everyone wants one of each. So, you might as well give the fans what they want.
I want a remake of the original Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit.
Yeah.
Crappy ass,
I like Hot Pursuit 2.
games from 2000.
I like Hot Pursuit 2.
I like the original Hot Pursuit. I don't like the other one. Where the hypercars were the creme of the creme.
Yeah.
Foundation of Need for Speed.
Yeah, Hot Pursuit 2 had no tuners. They had all hypercars. Dodge Viper, Lamborghini.
And they can't sit there and, you know, they can't tell
Say-
the fans, there's not enough hypercars. Like hell there ain't.
There's Bugattis. Like, come on.
Got
What else is there?
Bugatti,
Maseratis.
Lotus, Ferrari, they got McLaren, Pagani.
They upgraded within the year, so
There's
they got
a
enough.
bunch of other companies that came out too with freaking hypercars. Even freaking Ford has a hypercar.
Yeah. Ain't it the Ford GT?
And Dodge now has the hypercar with the Tomahawk concept.
The Chevy has it's kind of a hypercar, but kind of iffy about it though. But the Camaro ZL1.
Every car company has
Hellcat, you might as well say that that's a fucking hypercar because that car can outrun cop cars. Might as well sit around.
outrunning cop cars is one thing, having a high rate of speed is another.
Yeah, and Hellcat has a really high power motor. Not not like the hypercars, but I could say it could run drag stripping. If they want to put like tuners and drift cars and drag cars together in one game, and then they put hypercars in one game, and then you can see which one sells more.
Drag was not the foundation of Need
No.
for Speed when it first came out.
I know. I'm just saying if they want to see which one sells more, bring out one game and then bring out another game at the same time of two different cars and see which one sells more. Guarantee the hypercars will sell more.
They could do a drag spin-off, yeah. I mean, but you know, it depends on how many people would purchase a drag, how many people would purchase the racing, how many people would buy, you know.
Yeah.
They could branch off into so many.
They could make a Need for Speed for planes and boats and shit like that, but do they do it? No. Why?
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work out well.
No. But you gotta admit there's a lot of boat fans out there, there's a lot of bike fans out there, and if you come out with a game that's worth it, like come on man, 30 something gigabytes, that's small. Like come on. I admit it's a lot.
Argue with that.
I admit it's a lot bigger than PS2 games, PS1 games, and PS3 games, But like, come on, man, it's PS5. Like, come on.
They had no incentive of creativity while making this game.
Calling all units, we have a 2440 in our sights.
It's like, why? Why are you gonna
defend it? Try to defend it all you want. Yeah, there was no.
and quote
when it came to
watch how funny this shit. Watch how funny this shit is. Okay, you know about this. I know about this, but does anybody else know about this? When you watch a channel, 9 out of 10, what happened to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2? Oh, 2 weeks later, someone went on air talking shit about that game, talking how trash it is, how garbage it is. Watch this. Need for Speed Unbound came out, right? Okay. 3 weeks later, who was on air talking shit about Unbound? How garbage this game is. How of it looks like the other game that was supposed to be the 25th anniversary game, but it looks alike, but no one wants to pay $60 for it.
The 25th anniversary was not this game, okay?
No.
The 25th anniversary was the one that they just remastered and put out.
That was Hot Pursuit.
Yeah, the Hot Pursuit. It's like the fourth one, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Of the genre. But yeah, I mean.
He even said that this is your 25th anniversary game, and then people look at that like, what?
No, that was not the 25th anniversary game. That was the remaster of Hot Pursuit. And even states it on the game itself when you go into it. It tells you the 25th anniversary. That's where EA gets it all twisted because, you know, they're trying to sell and make a big buck.
Right.
But if you were going to make a 25th anniversary, which one would you do to make the fans go, wow?
The 25th anniversary, if I was to design a game, I would bring Unreal Engine 5, yes, but I would do the on-track type, like you were just saying, on-road track, instead of these fucking checkpoints. I would want to bring something back to educate these new kids. You know what I mean? Yes, it's going to be better graphics, yeah, it's going to run on a better engine, but...
Which game would you...
If it was me...
Need for Speed franchise, which one would you do?
A lot of them were good, but a lot of them were short, and a lot of them were ass.
Yeah, they were ass.
Like, if it was me, I'm like the original Need for Speed fan on Road to Track. I would do that one, or I would do the original Underground. That is it. Those two.
Yeah, Road and Track. I don't know about Underground. I mean, it was
I would bring it back.
For me. I mean, I would bring it back eventually, but...
First, I would do the On Road to Track. But
yeah, Road
since...
to Track as a remake, oh, hell yes.
That would be a 25th anniversary game. Now, after that, then I would bring... not Unbound, but I would bring Underground back. But it wouldn't be the same exact Underground. It would be something new. Something, yes, is going to be based on the same thing, but it would be an open world instead of a closed track world. I would want to bring something new into the Underground series. And that's what everyone wants, is a new Underground. But are they going to get it? No.
Yeah.
Why? Because EA don't care. Everyone wants Road on Track. Where is it? Where's the new Underground? Where is it? Apparently the new Underground is Need for Speed Heat. That ain't Underground. If you think that's... If you say that's Underground, then you must be doing some high-ass drugs, and I want to know what you smoking. Because you play Underground, you play Underground 2, there's no similarity to anything in Heat. Nothing represents Underground in the game.
Yeah.
except for maybe the designs, like the emblem. But like, come on, man.
Throwing an emblem up there does not make it one of its main titles. I agree.
Now I do admit that they're. I kind of wish they would do this. Take their 3 best titles and make it into one. Obviously, we know one of them, Most Wanted, 15, right? 15. Then you got Carbon, okay. Not bringing the old school, but the 25th would have been Road on Track. And then the next one would be the 3 best games after Road on Track would be Most Wanted 15, Underground, and Carbon. But you would have your new cops, like Rivals, stuff like that, like like them type of cops. Put them
Right.
cops inside that game. But you want Payback's kind of a structure where you can find cars around the map, hidden car pieces.
Well,
And then you get a
car
special.
pieces, yeah, that's Payback. But then you had a Need for Speed Most Wanted red and white cover where you found the cars like intact on them.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Like I would have the cars around the map, but also I would have cars parts hidden in like certain locations that you get a legendary car. Rather it's from Road and Track, from Underground, from Carbon, like real Need for Speed cars that are just one of a kind. You can't pay for it. You can't find it on the map. You gotta earn that shit. Another thing, they need to bring the scoreboard back, like it's on the Crew 2.
The competitive scoreboards?
Yes, they need to bring that because how are we gonna compete with each other, especially if we're cross-platform, if we can't even see our own scores?
Or other people's scores.
Another thing they're missing that was on Underground, but it was also on some other games too, is the URLs. Where is our races that we could race in like a track? Where's those races?
What do you,
Like, remember how on Underground 2 you could
Underground,
you could pick your sponsors, you could pick your URL races in order to finish the storyline. You would have to beat the URL races, and then after that, then you go meet someone else, and then you pick your own sponsors. I wish they would have something like that into this game. Not saying necessarily bring back the Crew 2, but bringing that into a game, whether it's a new title, whatever, that's something different. That's something from then.
Or they could even make it more different by adding more sponsors instead of
Yes.
the crappy ones they had in that game.
Yeah, they could add more better ones. Like say, hey, if you beat this sponsor, you get a Bugatti Chiron. But
How
you
about
have to
real
beat
life
it.
sponsors like Koenigsegg and
Yeah.
racing
Monster.
teams that are like Monster. Yes, I mean there's
Like
a lot
Amp.
they could add.
Like
Red Bull.
Huh.
I mean,
Rockstar. Which I wouldn't want to rock Rockstar because they're kind of dog shit.
Dawes.
Another one. What's that sponsor that they have on the seats that they call Erica or what's that seat? I always use that seat. Always the same seat in every car on Midnight Club. I always use the same seat every time. That's what I can see them adding in the new Midnight Club is sponsors. That would be cool. Because if Need for Speed won't do it, someone needs to. But it's like I'm playing a remake, just a polish over Heat. Polish turd. Like I get, it's a beautiful game. I can see the mountains. I can see shit. I can see stuff that catches my eye. But they could do way much more. Way much more.
Done better. They could have done better with this game. You know, they just don't know.
Like the bridges
They didn't
look.
want to pay attention. Yeah. There was a detail all the window. It wasn't really, you know.
Like, here's an explanation. Look at these two lights. One's bowed over and one's laid out.
Yeah.
They're two different lights. Why don't you have the same lights on both sides? That makes more common sense.
You would think, but you know, they want to try to save money, and they're going about the wrong freaking way. You know.
Like, this is probably my last Need for Speed, because the way that they're basically throwing it to our face is saying, fuck you, you're gonna pay, da 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 this, da 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 that, and I'm like, I'm done supporting your garbage. Until you show me a game that's worth it, then I'm not buying no more. Like, this shit's garbage. I'm iffy about Motorfest. On top of that, I'm iffy about Motorfest.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get it for the $79.99 that they want.
Like, come on, man. $79.99.
Yep.
Like, really?
$80. Yep.
Look at this. I paid $80 for this game. Tell me, why is this strip, not finished? Tell me why there's two lines missing in the white line. Why is there grass growing in the fucking road? That is dog shit. That's poor.
Must have been part of Route 66, even though it's supposed to be made in Chicago.
Like, this line there, it already is fucking dog shit. I can barely see the road. All I see is gray. Oh wait, and then we have three different blacktops here. We got black. It's like this road's under construction. Where's the construction?
That's the sad thing about Illinois and Chicago. The roads are always under
It's in construction, which I do agree. I liked how they did that, where they made it look like it's under construction constantly, because Chicago is always in construction, always. Which, that's what's cool about it, you know what I mean? But they could have done way more better. Like, come on. And another thing that they fucked up on is the day and night cycle. That could have been better. For the times, half of the shit looks alike. Yeah, someone broadcasted that, Raz. Like, from the day cycle to the night cycle, the time in between is poor. It is poor. They could have done way better. For the amount of time that they had, they could have done way better. This shit's ridiculous. For 5 years, Midnight Club has been in the makings and yet to be announced. And the last thing I heard is they're polishing it and getting the rest of the glitches out.
They might be sitting on it
Eyes
too.
on our dangerous driver.
I know what they're waiting on. I know what they're waiting on. What is a big competition against Midnight Club? You already know this.
There'll be several games actually.
Solar Crown.
Yeah.
That's a big game that's supposed to be dropping. And that game looks quite beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. Solar Crown looks hella beautiful. But am I gonna get it? Probably not. Not until I see footage and someone broadcasting it.
Could not agree more.
Because I'm tired of wasting money on racing games that are dog
That
shit.
don't deliver, yeah. I agree.
They take out shit, charge you $70, and then they give you that shit just like what Rockstar does, put it in bundles, and make you pay $15 to $30 for it.
Microtransactions from hell.
Why does everyone have to do the microtransactions? I don't understand. You could do this a more better way. Hey, we'll give you some cars.
Put something that wasn't meant to be put in the game instead of taking crap out and then charging it for it.
Yeah, like if you come up,
Be the way to do it.
like if you come up with a KS car, a KS body kit car. Let's say if you take the 370Z, right? You put a body kit on it, a once of a lifetime body kit that no one else has in the game, and it was never in the game from the get-go. Let's say if you do that with a custom paint job, right? Let's say if you decide to use the paint job from Underground 2, from that 350Z, right? And then you put green nitrous, green underglow, green tire smoke. Let's say if you do all that, then you can say, hey, I got a custom car pack for $5.99. Okay? But when you purchase that, you need to add things into that bundle. If you want to make money, that's the way to go. Not take shit out and then put it in a bundle.
Body, put in underglow, put in nitrous smoke, put in...
Yeah. Shit.
Good. I mean, instead of
And
like, oh,
even better, you could add roof scoops into that deal. Roof scoops for,
freaking spoilers.
say, it's for Nissan 350Zs, it's for Nissan 370Zs, it's for Mazda Miata's MX-5s, it could be used for the Nissan 240SX or the 180SX, or you could use it for the upcoming car, the Toyota Supra. That is the best way. Once you hint something, say, hey, this is what's coming to the game, that's going to excite people. They're going to be like, oh shit, Toyota Supra is coming in the game. Oh my god. It's making its return. Which that don't get me. Motorfest is an illegal street racing game. It has cops. It has all cars. But they're delivering a Toyota Supra. Why can't the Toyota brand allow Toyota Supra inside of Need for Speed? I think it's because Need for Speed don't want to pay what they're offering, and they're saying, fuck our fans, we're not going to pay this much money for this car to be in our game, when back then it was cheaper. When they need to realize it, certain cars are legendary and certain cars went up in prices. So you have to pay. I would like to see Toyota Supra make a comeback into this game. This map is perfect for that. I would like to see a freaking Lamborghini Gallardo in this game. I would like to see, what else is there? A Chrysler 300. Chrysler 300. Like, come on. I would like to see a Lincoln Navigator on this bitch. A Cadillac Escalade.
Seeing that they're adding all these tuner cars
and trucks and shit.
Trucks and crap. Why not? I mean, you've already blown it now. Why stop?
Yeah. You might as well add the fucking, what's that other car? The Mitsubishi 3000 GT.
For Christ's sake, he has the slowest freaking car in the world, and that's the DeLorean.
Like, come on. Like, you got fans that want to play this game, but there's not enough cars to look at. And another thing, you need to make it where people can race alone, not have to play with players. Like, have it where they can race by themselves with AIs. That would be something cool.
That's another. I'm probably willing to bet that if this ends up going down the route that it's going
Heat
right
lamp.
now, we could see that Need for Speed will become a live service.
Yeah. Nobody wants it to be a live service. Everyone wants it to be a...
Instead of being a single player.
Know what game I'm waiting to drop that's going to shit on Need for Speed and it's doing good right now? Car X Street. It's on mobile right now. It's on mobile. And they're slowly adding new shit every day to that game. I'm waiting for them to make a comeback, make a comeback on consoles, because we all know about the Car X Drift. I can't wait for them to drop the Street one, because I'm playing it right now on my phone, and it's dope. The cars look realistic as fuck, like way more realistic than these cars. And that says for a mobile game. Knowing that Xbox is going against what? Against what they said, and they're going towards mobile games more than their own consoles, and you guys are brainwashed and saying, oh, we're gonna come with these games, we're gonna release these games, we're gonna release these games for your Xbox, da 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 this, da 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 that. I'm like, for one, they don't care. They're more cared about mobile games.
No, the only thing they care about is the almighty dollar.
Yes. Sony somewhat cares about their fans and somewhat, but I could beg to differ.
Too, to be honest.
Yeah.
They're the same way. They do care about money more.
Yeah.
I mean, at least some games that they do have on their platform, they will listen to people.
Yeah.
I mean,
like Conan Exiles now listening, kinda half and half. I could say that they're listening, but they're not listening.
Yeah, they're still wet behind the freaking ears.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mad Mind is a good example of a company that does listen to the fans. With all the bugs that I had with Agony and all the bugs that I had with Succubus, they actually listened and they fixed those issues. You know, I have really good respect with Mad Mind because they listen to their fans, and that's what makes, you know, a great company. Sure, some of their stuff is questionable, you know, whether it be provocative, whatever, because you're dealing with female demons in hell, blah, 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 but the only thing is, at least they do right. You know, I have no quarrels against them because at least they do the right thing.
There's another.
What makes a great company?
Yeah, I really miss that a lot. I really do miss that when actually companies would get back with people. You don't have to call me, just email me. Like, for real, how hard is it to email me? Or like, I'm pretty sure you have our emails because we have to sign in with an email. And it can't be fake, it has to be legit. Like, how hard is it to come back with an email and say, hey, I heard your broadcast yesterday. I heard you have a bunch of ideas. Would you mind throwing it towards me? Then I will be like, well, there's a number that has to be talked, because if I'm sharing my ideas with you that you should already know, then I gotta get some type of cut out of this because I'm giving you ideas and this and that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, I got on Twitter, I think a couple of days ago, and, you know, it's like, I messaged Jim Ryan himself, he hasn't got back for me or anything like that. I said, you are so worried about the Activision Blizzard deal. I said, you know, I was thinking to myself, you have a golden egg sitting right in front of you and you don't even freaking know it. The two people that are working on Horizon Forbidden West,
Yes.
it's the same two people that did SOCOM and Killzone.
Yep. Exactly.
SOCOM and Killzone. You want to make a COD killer? You talk to them. You talk to them and say, hey, let's make a deal. I'll reopen, you know, the so-and-so company, or we'll go under my label, my brand, whatever. Let's work something, you know, let's work something out, you know, because we only got 10 years, because once the 10-year deal's over, then, you know, COD's going to be leaving, so we got to have something on our plate. And, you know,
and I could see a Killzone coming back. I could see it. Rather, it's a remastered from the original to start out with, to see how big the
From
community
what
is.
I see, Nessie is working, from what I also been reading, Nessie is supposed to be working on a Killzone collection from 1, 2, and 3. Okay.
Yep.
So if that comes through and it does well, people are gonna, Sony's gonna be like, well, we do have our COD killer. I mean, X Defiant is supposed to be really good. I'm not gonna. It does look really good, but the only thing is live play. It's not like you have single player and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So I mean, yeah, it would fit the bill, but it wouldn't fit it for long because it's a live game. But
Actually,
if you bring in Killzone and SOCOM, you know, in their own limelight, which were both single player games as well as online, right there, right there.
there's actually one game that they can bring back, and I would totally love to see it. They want these new games to disappear because they're dog shit. Not because they're dog shit, because they're overhyped, power hungry bitches and they think that they're the best of the best. No, 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 no. They need to come up. Remember that army game? I can't remember the name of it, but it was an army game. I can't remember the name of it, but it was back on PS2.
You're talking about SOCOM Navy SEALs.
I would like to.
SOCOM 2, actually, Navy SEALs.
I would like to see that game, but on Unreal Engine 5.
Unreal Engine 5, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And with Killzone and SOCOM, you know, putting their heads together, I mean, if they open
Yeah.
Zipper, shit. You know how many fans are freaking go wild knowing that Zipper was reopened?
Right. And I'm gonna stop this stream because I said what I had